Hey, welcome back to my workbench. What a weird night so far. So, my analog monitor stopped working. My 1080 webcam stopped working. Well, it doesn't want to work consistently in Windows. And then, so I had to switch to my old 720 camera, which I usually use for my oscilloscope down here. So that's now back to being my main camera. And I got this serial mouse in the mail for the Tiger learning computer, but it's still okay. Anyway. You know, it's very interesting. I wanted to fire this up, and so this doesn't work. So I don't know what they did. It might be a pin swap or something, but very strange. This is it has a PS2 connector, but it can operate off of 5 volts or 12 volts. So that means I bought this because it can do PS2 and serial, but for some reason it just doesn't understand. Oh well. Well, I'll get working back on the card later. I did get 2 other things in the mail. Put you aside for now. Alright. Everything looks slightly out of focus. Hold on. Come on, camera, you can do it. See, this is why I do manual focus. Okay. Alright, let's try that. Does that look any better? Yeah, it looks a little better. This is out of focus, but that's not too bad. Focal plane's about 3 inches above my workbench. Anyway. So, my little Tiger learning friend, why don't you work, mouse? Pins are right. Very strange. I'll have to probe that. I'll have to probe this. It sounds personal. I got to probe this port eventually and see what's going on. Anyway, I'm going to put this aside. Let me pause this a second. Alright, so what I got in the mail today was 2 things. I got in a bag of capacitors. Yay! So I can finish off. Looks like covering half the screen, isn't it? Okay. So I can finish off this little guy. Not worried about this capacitor getting charged up and blowing me up because it is quite on the dead side. And even if it was fully charged, it'd be a whopping it'd be a 9-volt charge anyway, so not enough to hurt you. Alright. Oh man, this is so out of focus, it's pissing me off. Okay. Maybe if I get it closer. Oh, too many technical difficulties here. Man, it's got to be good enough tonight. Okay, so to figure out, I'll probably switch. I have another 1080 camera with a manual focus I bought years ago, and I think that one's the better choice. Alright, let's take a look here. Too shabby. Still, overstress these rather old solder joints. This cap, I think, has seen some better days. Okay, one side's free. Alright, that's out. Cap out. Oh, good, they did have a marking on the board there. That stripe means that's the negative side. Oh, holes are nice and clean too. Alright, new cap. Stripey, stripey. Always face the stripes. This is a same rating, 16 volt. Just a whole lot newer. Clean up that whole little bit. Stripe to stripe. Don't ever put your caps in backwards or they go explodey, explodey. I remember my college professor, if he saw you blow up a capacitor, you were expelled. That was it. He lost vision in one of his eyes because someone charged a cap up backwards and blew it up. What happens is hydrogen forms, and hydrogen is quite volatile and explodes. Alrighty. Cap has been replaced. Let's see. So I saw one of the 3 standoffs in here. It cracked off. So I'm going to screw this part back down first. However it went. Let's see. Back in there, and there's a little Phillips for that one. In a minute, I will very carefully plug this in, and just measure the. Take a look on the old oscilloscope how the man, it is not going in a hole. Hold on. Oh. Very strangely laid out board. Where are you? Oh, you're back there. Oh, thank goodness for magnetic tipped tools sometimes. There we go. Now she's in. Alright, that's back together. So I'm going to carefully plug this in. See, what is this outlet strip control? Nothing important. Okay, so I'm going to turn off my outlet strip. Plug it in. Get this little, where'd that old doohickey go? Flare up the old oscilloscope. And like I showed last time, it's actually backwards. Alcohol. Everything Everything's better with alcohol. Alright. And scope on. Turn this on. DC coupled. Hey, hey, here we go. Now, channel 1. There we go. That's what I want to do. Channel 1, I want. Channel, I need to change the voltage. Wrong way. Now, I remember last time, I'll show you here. Oh, wow, is this not in focus anyway? This is really angering me. Well, if the camera would focus, you could see now. Where's the time control? Let's bump her out. Wrong direction. Before, we were going almost down. It was like little humps here. See how this is almost flat? That's what it should look like. So what that means is it's fixed. I'm gonna turn off this. Okay, so that's great. All it was is a dried out cap. Hallelujah. Don't have to worry about that. Alright, so that's great. Now I get to weigh this, see how much it costs to ship it back. Well, since I'm being a nice guy, let me pause this a second. Alright, like I said, before I saw one of the little standoff doohickeys had cracked off, and maybe I have a solution for that. I mean, it's not really necessary, but I like being thorough. Alright, so in that case, in case any of you have ever done any auto repairs, we have JB Weld. How about that stuff? It's a 2-part epoxy that hardens to, oh my goodness, camera, really? You are being officially stupid. Alright, I'm just going to set the focus manually and hope for the best. Alright. Boy, I'll have to grab my other older camera. Alright, so this stuff is a 2-part epoxy, so the 1-to-1 ratio, so you got this gray shit, and oh god, I'm gonna get demonetized. No. Actually, no, I say I'm not for children. That's black stuff. If you ever create for YouTube, you gotta say, is it meant for children? Is it inappropriate for under 18? It's like, oh, come on, it's a stupid YouTube video. I have like 100 subscribers, no one's ever gonna know. Oh, here it is. So you take a little from A, a little from B, you move it together like that until you get this nice gray stuff. This is a little too much gray stuff, but that's alright. need a bitty bit of that. Let's throw a little bit of that on there. Only problem, the stuff takes 24 hours. So I will have to wait 24 hours and put this back together again. There we go. Make sure that's nice and seated flat on there. Indeed it is. Alright. So that's that. And I'm going to set that so it stays level for a day. Level enough for a day. Alright. So that one was an easy fix. It was exactly what I thought it was, which is a nice change of pace. Unlike the Tiger, which everything I think is wrong. Alright, so it shatters my reality. This is the last thing on my workbench today. It is something I bought for myself. Is I collect old Palm Pilots and stuff, and I got this Tungsten E. Came with the, this is the E. Is this the one? Yeah. Oh, this is the wrong one. This is the Tungsten E. The E's I replaced the battery already. Then we get the other one, the M100. So this is a Palm M500. I used to carry an M515, which is the color version of this, and this one came with a docking station, which was nice. I didn't have the dock for this port, so that was one of the reasons I bought it. They didn't mention anything about battery, and it turns out the battery is shot. So that brings us here. I wonder if that other, I just did another Palm Pilot. I don't have to use the same screws, and indeed they did. So, oh, wow, they tighten these screws down. Ooh, boy. This is to add to my collection. I just picked up another one. Actually, it was one I carried for years. It's a Sharp Zorus SL 5500. I had an SL 6000 as well. Can't find those for like less than, oh my god, they must be up to, like last time I saw one was like close to $1,000 for it. It was like, it was crazy. So I picked up a SL 5500, which is the older one, which is one of the first true Linux PDAs. I actually owned the first Linux PDA, and that was the Agenda VR3, and then I got the Zorus 5500, and then I had a 6000. Let's see, I'm guessing I might gently need a spudging tool. One. There's another one. Usually they have one about 3/4 of the way down. Wow. There she goes. I just don't want to crack off the plastic because it tends to get a little brittle over the years. You don't want to snap all the little bits in there. Let's try the other direction. Prying action here. Across the top again. Let's try along the bottom. So, there we go. So like I said, this one had a quite dead battery in it. So I got a new one, which is strangely bulged, which slightly worries me. But we'll see what happens here. 12 months warranty. Put them to the test. Wow, this son of a this box does not want to open. Come on, Dave. Let's get this box open. Ooh, it smells like plastic. Ooh. 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 Oh, that's bad. I'm not installing that one. This is a bulge cell. Ooh, must contact seller. Okay. Alright, well, this day ended as it started, very strangely. So, alright. Yeah, I'm definitely, I mean, look at that. It is just so bulged out. Yikes. This is brand new. You saw me take it out of the package there, so neat, good. The battery is in there, so that's bulged in this one. Alright, that's enough for tonight. I'll see if I can fix my cameras and swear at the Tiger Learning Computer some more. Thanks for watching.